San Diego FC didn't just open its second MLS season. It made a statement. 5-0 a demolition of CF Montreal at Snapdragon Stadium. And the biggest headline, 19-year-old San Diego native making his first MLS start and pitching a clean sheet, Frank.
Yeah, absolutely. Duran Furry, Del Norte High School,
Nighthawk.
Former San Diego loyal product, starting in the MLS because Pablo Cisniega was suspended, and CJ Dos Santos still recovering from his injury. So Furry steps in and didn't miss a step. I mean, early save in the 4th minute, commanding catch off the corner in traffic, two total saves, a clean sheet, a very, very calm night for Furry between the sticks.
Yeah, and as Mikey Varas said, the head coach of San Diego FC, the moment will never be too big for him. That's not just coach speak, that's belief. And in a league where goalkeeper mistakes get magnified, Furry looked composed, controlled, and confident. This wasn't survival. This was, I belong here in the MLS. And what a great showing again from a San Diego kid representing San Diego FC and the city.
Yeah, and again, he got thrown right into the fire immediately. Had to make a huge save right in the opening goes of it. So after that, San Diego FC kind of got their legs under them. Montreal got a red card, and the night was pretty much over for him.
That was the part one of the game on Saturday. Part two in this 4-part series. Anders Dreyer is him, Frank. Young keeper held it down in the back. The attack was clinical. Anders Dreyer picked up right where he left off. He had assist on Chris McVeigh's opener. He had assist on Marketing Varkson's goal. Constant pressure in transition. Last year, 16 assists, second to only Messi. And he is the face of the franchise. This year, already setting the tone. Dreyer isn't just productive, he's decisive. And when he's pulling the strings, offense moves fast. And you saw that on Saturday in person.
Yeah, and that beautiful goal, I believe it was by Pellegrino at the very end of the first half. He's not going to get credit on the assist for that because it was a shot that was saved. But even the way he took that shot, it's a 2-on-1, and he's coming up the right side, shoots it to the left of the keeper. Keeper has no choice but to deflect it left, which is right where Amal Pellegrino was, who was there for an open tapper. So he had a major part in 3 goals last night. He's only going to get credit for 2 apples, but 3 assists, more or less, last night on Saturday night.
And that brings up a good talking point about the depth being real. And that's the part 3 of this 4-part story about the game on Saturday. What made the game impressive? It wasn't just the score. It was who contributed. You mentioned Pellegrino scored again. Valakari ripping one from distance. 18-year-old,
beautiful shot,
right to dream grad. In Brian Zamble scoring 2 days after signing with San Diego FC. Young players stepping into meaningful roles. Not a star-dependent soccer team, system soccer. And when Montreal went down to 10 men after the red card, as you mentioned, Frank, at the 53rd minute, San Diego FC buried them. No mercy. 3-goal surge around halftime, and they never looked back. That shows signs of maturity, but also benefiting from the youth movement. And again, the system under Mikey Varas has been so successful in his now year and now in year 2 of being at the helm of San Diego FC.
In those last 2 goals, the one by Oni Valakari, it was a beautiful back heel kind of stop from Ingvartsen that set him up for a beautiful shot. And then, as you mentioned, Brian Zamble, the right to dream grad, the San Diego FC's pride and joy, really. Just a beautiful, beautiful solo effort from him to be able to get a goal from a pretty sharp angle as well, and then to ingratiate himself with the San Diego FC faithful, jumping right into the Ultras after that goal, got the crowd fired up again. That came late in the game, too, to make it 5-0, and Zambelli really took his moment to shine there.
Let's get to part 4. What does this win really mean? Let's keep the perspective. It's just one match, and Montreal went down a man, and they didn't have a good year last year. It's early February, but 5-0, not really accidental. And what stands out, the club continues to lean to the youth, and it keeps working. From Furry to Zamble to core pieces from last year, SDFC isn't patching holes with veterans. They're developing, trusting, and accelerating talent. And that's a philosophy that San Diego FC has had a lot of success with, which asks the question, Frank, Is San Diego FC officially building the most sustainable model in the MLS, or are we getting carried away after one blowout?
Might be getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves, but there's a lot of reason to think that it would work because you're seeing young guys able to fill holes. Luca Bombino's another young player. Pilcher, who didn't play last night, he's another young guy. Zambele, again, coming up out of the right to dream, came in as a late sub. There's a lot of youth on this team, and there are a lot of guys that can play at a very, very high level. And for San Diego FC, being a new club, there's not really too much establishment. There's not the money that, say, a Inter Miami has. So you need to find these ways and be creative. And it's more or less of an AJ Preller style, kind of. You're trying to find the best bargain you can, and they've hit on every single one of them so far.
Yeah, it's been exciting to watch so far, and a great start to being a brand new franchise. I mean, you can talk about last year, but then being able to replicate it so far in 2026, exciting times for an SDFC fan.